What is it based on?
We celebrate the emancipation, signing of the Emancipation
Proclamation.
celebration. Yeah, yeah.
Emancipation
Proclamation
Proclamation celebration.
It's a mouthful, yes.
Do you feel like it has more significance now?
Yes, I think so. It's more now, we still call it a celebration, but it's more like a reunion because everybody comes home for the celebration now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like if we don't do it, they're going to come anyway. And so you need some kind of organization. So
To get them to come home.
Yeah, something for them to do, a place to be, and things to do. But yeah, it's got a lot of significance.
So,
now.
Paulette Smith, you are one member of the August 8th
I'm one of,
steering
I think, about
committee.
7. Yes, ma'am.
7, okay.
Yeah.
So we talk about the significance of it right now, and especially in Russellville and Logan County. It seems like so much is happening there in the way of preserving its rich history.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
timing is everything, isn't it?
It is. It is. It is. We've done a lot, and we keep trying to add a lot, and then other people try to come in and join and add to it. I think it was part of bringing everybody home and getting this Allison Dunnigan home and getting a museum in our community. This was all part of it. I don't think if we hadn't recognized it and started reuniting it together, that maybe the museum wouldn't have happened. Maybe this wouldn't have happened. Maybe. So I think we've pulled a lot of things.
So you're like the thread. The August 8th committee kind of keeps things going. But August 8th, the significance of that date is?
From what I can understand, when the Emancipation was signed, it was at a different date, but different states got it at different times. So in our area, it was around the 8th of August.
Gotcha.
I mean, you're going to see some, if you've ever heard of Juneteenth,
Yes.
that's part of the same thing, but we all got it this, different dates, and ours is around the 8th of August, so that's why we call it that.
So this August 8th, it's going to be the, help me say it, the Emancipation Proclamation celebration. Got it. Okay,
Yes.
that's a mouthful.
It
What do
is.
you? So that's just one element of the exciting history things that are taking place in Logan County and Russellville. You mentioned Alice Dunnigan.
Yes.
And she was born and raised in those parts.
Right, it's not too far, just up the street from where we do the celebration. It's not too far. She's born and raised, and she left before I'm sure I was born. But I know her family. We grew up together.
And the significance of what she did is
she's a reporter, writer, and she made a lot of milestones. I mean, she went through a lot of things to get to where she was.
One of the first African-American press reporers in the White House.
Right, right.
So she would ride with the press corps. I mean, she really made strides. And now we have a statue in her honor.
It
was in Washington, D.C. at the museum, and that's what's coming this summer.
It's coming. They've already built a platform. It's right there at the museum in the area where we're having the celebration. But everything is pulling together. It's coming.
It's coming. She's a coming. So you can go there and see all these things.
Yes.
We talk about the significance, this August 8th steering committee that you've been a part of for so many years. Life is cyclical. Things change. But right now, do you feel like now more than ever, it's really important to bring this message to people?
Our kids need to know and understand what it's all about, because they see things and hear things, but they don't know the background. So I feel like if you give them the background, what it's all about. It's not just something you're celebrating just because everybody's here and we can go party and do all this. It's really something that meant a lot to a lot of people. And if it wasn't for the signing of the Emancipation, then we wouldn't have things the way we have them now. We're still struggling, but we've got it better than they did. But that's because a lot of people, made a way for us to get to where we are.
That sounds like there's going to be a whole lot of storytelling.
It is,
and
that's the best part of it. We meet people who's got a story, and they tell it, and it might end up being some of your family that you didn't know anything about, or your family was involved with them, and you're like, oh, no, you know. So that's the best part, meeting people that you didn't know that shares a story that you're, you know, pretty much involved in.
Yeah. So Paulette, tell us, if we've never been a part of this weekend in Russellville or Logan County, this August 3rd, second, 3rd weekend would be a great time to just kind of check it out.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, they sure will. It's so much going on and so much to see, so much to hear, so much to do. We just like for everybody to have a good time. And I think all ages.
And maybe even learn something
And
new.
learn something too.
Yes,
yeah.
right.
We really want our young people to learn something. You know, if they surrounded by it, maybe they can get it without knowing they're getting it.
Exactly.
You know, it's easier to pull kids in when you give them something that they don't know they're studying or learning something
And they're
from.
learning along the way. Well, good luck to you.
Yeah.
And the members of the August 8th Steering Committee, Paulette Smith has joined us. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.